So you want to ship internationally on Etsy, but you're scared. And look, I get it. So many sellers that I talk to ship in their own country, like England or the United States or Switzerland or wherever, but they're scared of opening up to international shipping. They fear breakages, returns, problems with packages not arriving. Let me really help all of you understand that actually international shipping shouldn't be seen as scary, but as a necessary part of you doing business and making more money. So the first thing I want you to know, let's understand where all the customers are on Etsy. So over 60% of the customers are in the USA. Okay, this is an indisputable fact, and it's something we have to remember whether we're in the United States selling or whether we're outside the United States selling into the United States. The rest of the 40% of the customers is largely split between Europe, Canada, Australia. Okay, so these places outside the United States are where the customers are. So if you're only shipping to one place within Europe, you are massively limiting your customer base. I often work with sellers that are, sorry, I need to put the UK in there as well. Of course, the UK, right? But I often deal with customers and work with sellers that only ship in the United Kingdom. It's just a tiny portion of the sales market on Etsy. So this is the first thing. We've got to try to ship into these locations. And yes, I know there are countries in Europe and problems shipping into Europe. I get that. I'm going to be doing a video on that soon. But this is about being confident about shipping internationally. So that's the first thing to understand, where the audience is, where the customers are for Etsy. So next thing, I want you to be confident about shipping internationally into these countries, and I'm going to give you the numbers that I know from selling on Etsy for 10 years and working with thousands and thousands of sellers on Etsy about international shipping. So we're going to have 100 orders, okay? Let's imagine you've shipped 100 orders, all right? What's the risk? So we're shipping all over the world. Just picture yourself in your country, wherever you are, you're shipping 100 orders. This is what the content or the expectancy, whether the orders are safe or not on those 100 orders. So first of all, out of the 100 orders, about 90. So this is the first thing, about 90 orders are going to go through and get to their destination with no problem at all. Okay, so 90% on average are not going to have a problem. You don't need to worry about them, right? Then, out of the 100, about 7 orders are going to have what I would call a minor problem. So a minor problem is nothing to worry about. It's just someone messaging you saying, where's my package? I don't know where it is. Have you got a tracking number? Just minor customer service that needs to be taken care of by you. These are not a problem, okay? These take 5-10 minutes of your time to resolve, okay? And then at the end, we have 3. So 3, my blocks aren't in proportion, but out of the 100, 3 will be a serious problem. So something arrives broken, something was stolen, the customer never received the item, right? Serious problems that you have to resolve, usually with a refund, so that the customer's happy. But we've got to understand simply that this is the cost of doing international business. The cost is 3 in 100 orders, okay? 97 end up all being all good. So there's another thing I want to teach you here. As well as this is the cost, you absorb it. You absorb this cost. But the main benefit to this is when you open up your Etsy store to international shipping, your store immediately starts to get more visibility and you will start to make more sales, usually fairly quickly, especially if your source country is something like England or Canada or somewhere in Europe, and you're only shipping into Europe because you didn't realize where the marketplace exists, where the customers are. So if you're in Europe or in England, you're only shipping inside your country and you open your shipping and include the United States, your sales will very quickly go up because that's where the customers are. And I urge you to look at this and be reassured. Overwhelmingly, most of your orders are going to be absolutely fine. I've shipped internationally for 10 years. I've worked with so many clients that ship internationally. It's only these three, right? But you know, when you're doing 30, 40, 50 orders a month as a start internationally, and only 1 or 2 are problematic, you take that. You take that. It's part of doing business. It's part of making money. So let me know if this is you. Were you scared? Are you scared to ship internationally? Tell me your story. Are you just shipping in your own country? Are you thinking of shipping internationally? Has this helped you allay your fears or bring down the anxiety about shipping internationally? Let me know in the comments. And as always, if you want to work with me, don't wait. Don't guess. The Book In Now button is coming up on your screen. This takes you to a one-to-one Zoom call with me where I can discuss with you how to, in paid consultations or mentoring, help you in your Etsy business. And also, coming up on the screen now is my Instagram channel, @Etsy Consultant. The screen's going to look a bit cluttered, but please join my Instagram channel. I'm promoting it, letting you guys know I'm going to be putting content out there that's exclusive to Instagram.